Hey, hey, hello there, it's me. Look right here. Look in this general area right here. Notice anything? Anything a little bit out of the ordinary? A little bit different, maybe? Maybe? Just a little bit different? I have new shirts. There's new Coleslaw cartoon shirts. Look at the shirts, they're awesome. Here's me wearing some. Woo! Okay, let's get to the podcast. Welcome back to the Toon Chat podcast. I am your host, as always, Coleslaw. And cartoons are mighty impressive. I think you can probably agree with that. But the most impressive cartoons, in my opinion, are probably those which are indie cartoons, aka the ones you find on YouTube and whatnot. The reason those aren't so impressive is because A, the team that works on them are really tiny, and also the budget's really tiny for those. But some of them are really, really high quality, and I want to highlight 4 of them that I think are really special. So yeah, just to clarify, all of these cartoons were made on YouTube by independent creators who range from a variety of ages and talent groups, but they're all super good, and they're all on the platform of YouTube. They're free to watch, so you just watch all of them right after I talk about them. So let's get into the first cartoon, shall we? I suppose we'll start in alphabetical order here, starting with our first indie cartoon, which is Amota and Nebson. Amota and Nebson, made by Skyward Wing, is a short film all about, you guessed it, Amota and Nebson, who are this duo who are escaping a group of these robot ninjas as they steal from them. It's pretty fun sequence. Now this one is by far the shortest animated feature of the list of 4 shows, but it is still really high quality and fun to watch. It gives off a lot of Carmen Sandiego vibes with the thief type characters, and that's always fun to see. And what's unique about this film is it's held on the Roundtable's YouTube channel, a huge cartoon channel with over 1 million subscribers, and that boosts this film a lot, especially when it comes to the number of views that it got. So it does have a little bit of potential, and if the team was started to grow on this show, then it could really start to go places. But right now, it's kind of just sitting there as a short little film, so I would give it the grade of about a B-, but it could grow if we see something happen. I think you got a fun set of characters and a creator who's driven, so maybe put a new name on this, put a new seal of paint, a new company, and then this could actually be a good pilot to something that actually gets big. Who knows? And then the next show is probably my favorite, it's probably the most impressive cartoon on this list, and that is Bob's World. Bob's World is made by Wizzy MMD70, and the reason that I said it's the most impressive is because Wizzy, he's only 17, 18 years old, and he's doing all this on top of high school, and trust me, that is insane. I don't know how the heck he has made so high quality animated features in high school. It's nuts. Super duper impressive. Props to this guy. As of right now, there has been 2 episodes of this series uploaded onto YouTube, with definite progress as things got going. The new episode is likely to come this year, probably, maybe, and it's just the voice acting, the writing, animation, all super solid in those 2 episodes. Now you can of course nitpick with all these indie cartoons, but specifically this one, with things that had to be cleaned up, or things that have to get their footing going a little bit, for sure, you're gonna have that, but it's still very, very impressive, and I'm very happy that I get to watch this for free. So do you. Go watch it. I would give this one a B, with definite room to grow. But Wizzy, he only has 3,000 subscribers. I think he has less than 3,000 subscribers, which is literally a sin. That's a crime. I don't know how that's happening right now, so go subscribe to this extremely talented lad. He deserves it. All the films and the creators are going to be down in the description below, so go ahead and check those out. But let's move on to our next film, which is going to be called Division. Division, made by creator Gem Travert, is really a Steven Universe homage series, because you got these 3 set of gems who meet up with this human, and that's kind of the plot of it. But it's not really a ripoff because so much more is involved with it. It has a lot of unique qualities, so it's not a ripoff. It is a really well done homage to Steven Universe as someone who is a big fan. The trio of protagonist gems are all really fun. You got Jade, Calcite, and Tourmaline. They're all super well written as well, and they all have like defining characteristics, make them unique, and just like a blast to watch. And both the episodes are impressively lengthy. The first one being 16 minutes, the second one being 21 minutes, so good job to you, Chumtrovert. Now you're probably tired of me saying anything about songs in cartoons, because this grade of this show is an A-, and what puts it so high is the song in the first episode. It's just, I love songs in episodes, and then there's a really unique way they use colors in the second episode. There's just like slight moments that are like, wow, that's actually really well done. I like how you pull that off. A-, well done. Now this final indie cartoon is quite honestly mind-blowing. If you just showed it to someone, they'd be like, oh, so that was on Cartoon Network last week or something? No, it was not. It's on YouTube by an indie creator, and that is Long Gone Gulch. Long Gone Gulch, made by Lopside Animation. It is incredible. Like, the only indie cartoon I can think of that can compare to Long Gone Gulch is, of course, Fizzy Pop with their Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss. But I'm not even going to include those because those are in a league of their own. I want to touch on these more underappreciated ones, but like that's the only show I can compare Long Gone Gulch to. So yeah, that's obviously like a huge compliment. The pilot is like a full 20 minutes long, like an entire episode of a show, and you got the amazing cast of characters. They're plentiful, colorful, unique. Absolutely love them. The Western theme is pulled off beautifully, and I don't have any complaints about the show. Great job, Lopside Animation. Like seriously, Lopside Animation Studios, it's the real deal. They got some really good stuff going. If I were to recommend one of these shows to watch, at least watch first, it would be this one, because you will be mighty impressed with it. Grade A+. That's right, I gave it an A+. Great flippin' job. So there you have it. There's my shout out and review of the 4 best indie cartoons that definitely deserve a lot more love, and you should definitely watch them. And now it's time for What the Dump Happened Last Month, the part of the show where Cole talks about what the dump happened last month. Okay, I'm not doing that again. So yeah, that was a unique intro to this, but to keep the uniqueness going, I'm going to give you all a unique little difference to this segment. It's going to be a different thing. You'll see, just wait a second, because it's going to be super fun. So here it is. Enjoy the show. So I have had my sights on this show for quite a while now, so now that it's finally here, I thought I would put my art skills to the test and create a Dead End inspired speed paint. So I watched Dead Ends, or as I still like to call it, Dead Endia, because that's a much cooler name. I watched the first season, and I will say that the first half of the season didn't really get me all that excited. If the show continued down the pace it was going, it would have been quite boring, and I doubt I'd have high hopes for a second season. But luckily, the show did improve in the second stretch, especially with episode 8 where it was set in the TV, and episode 9, aka the musical episode. They were both super engaging and unique, and those 2 episodes alone saved the show. Especially that musical episode, it was amazing and I loved it. And for just like a few general thoughts, the spooky theme park vibe was pulled off super great through the show's entire run, but some of the characters, mainly like in the supporting cast, they fell flat, unimportant, but it's okay, because the best character by far was Pugsley. He's voiced by the same guy who did Fizzarelli from Hell of a Boss, and it was just super fun to listen to. You can really hear Fizzarelli come out when Pugsley turns evil. It's super cool. So overall, I would give the show a solid 7 out of 10, mostly in part to those final couple episodes. So how do you think I did? I hope you enjoyed that little different segment with the artwork. But with that, that's all I have time for this month. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next month. See ya!